Hey gang, you guys know that I love my flashlights, and Thrunite sent me, you guys may remember, they sent me the Catapult Mini, and it is a really nice thrower. It has the TIR style lens, which just gives you a really good focus beam. They did a pretty good job on this light, pretty good. The Thrunite T2, I happen to get the one in blue. Comes in your standard cardboard box, little sleeve, a bunch of different languages right here. Just screw down the head and tail cap tightly before use. You guys know that I'm not a fan of rubber charging ports, but this one has a USB-C, so I'll give it that. I do appreciate that it has a USB-C. Really, the only reason that if I wasn't OCD, this light would be good. It's a real nice flood. You can see the orange peel right there. Go ahead and get the spec sheet out so that we can tell you guys what all. Now you can learn more just by shooting a picture of that with your smartphone on the QR code. You have a 30-day worry-free and a 2-year plus 1-year free replacement for defective. Just showing you the steps to go through. And then as far as user manual, it's right here. Let's open that up real quick. We'll find the English because it's got a bunch of different languages, which is just fine because it is shipped internationally. Alright, here's our English. We'll look at the modes. It has a XHP 70 LED and a reflective coated ultra clear toughened glass lens, orange peel reflector, working voltage 2.7 to 8.4. You guys can read all that. We'll look at the outputs. We have our turbo is 3757 lumens. I did compare this to a another flashlight that actually had half the lumens, and the flashlight with half the lumens, it was also a flood, was brighter. So I would take the 3757 lumens with a grain of salt. You have 2 minutes on turbo and then 216 on 725 lumens. Then you have high, medium, low, Firefly, and strobe. So you guys can absorb all that in. Candela 6300, and that's kind of where lens design comes into play. It's how well the lens design and reflector use the candela. This one doesn't optimize use of the candela. Okay, having said that, if we look, I like a flashlight that is symmetrical. Okay, so let's look here. We come right here to the button on the opposite side, with the cap tightened down. You can move the clip wherever you want to move the clip, so you can center the clip, but the head where the emitter's at does not line up uniformly with the body, and nor does the tail cap. You can see the tail cap, your lanyard hole is twisted way off. And to me that's over expectations. All right, it is over expectations. That's just me. That's just how I'm wired. So don't take what I say as this being a bad flashlight. It's not a bad flashlight. It comes with a holster, comes with spare battery covers, comes with spare O-rings. I believe it's running, let's see, we'll just go ahead and take the battery out and see what we're running here. We are running a 5,000 milliamp hour 21700 battery, and it is proprietary, like Olight. In fact, this battery actually works in the Olights. I tried that out. As far as the waterproofing and all that, let's see what it says here for that. Does it say? Yeah, it's IPX8, so it's not dust resistant. It is water resistant, not waterproof as it said here, but it's 2 meters, roughly 6 feet, which is pretty much standard. The anodizing is very nice. It's even across each of the components. I do like that. The blue is an attractive blue. The pocket clip is a two-way, and it is not reversible. You cannot put it down here. That's its only spot, but you can put it on the bill of your cap and use it as a headlamp, and it is, like I said, a deep carry. So this is pretty much a standard style pocket clip that you're going to get with most of your lights out there anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it short for you guys. So let's go through the modes. We'll take a look. Right here we have, wait a minute, let me make sure. Okay, there's the Firefly mode, I think they call it. Yep. And then we'll go to low. Oops. Well, maybe. Strange interface. Okay. We saw the Firefly. That is low, medium, high, and you saw that little step where it flashed off. That is the turbo. It's a good light. It does a good job of illuminating. It's got a really big hot spot, a little bit of flood on it. We're not going to do a nighttime. There's plenty of other videos out there with that. And again, for you guys that want to know, this is the Thrunite T2. This is not a sponsored video by Thrunite, but full disclosure, they did send this to me to show to you guys. And like I said, it is just me and how I'm wired, why I would not get this light for myself. It's just because things are not lined up. I know that's it's kind of a wah thing, but that's just how I'm wired. I like for things to be symmetrical and uniform, not what's the I don't like asymmetrical or whatever it is, where it's not, where the symmetry is not there. But like I said, that's just me. Really good anodizing. It does what it's supposed to do, and your run times are decent. The spread between the modes I do appreciate, because if you look at the Catapult Mini, the steps between the modes are barely noticeable until you get to turbo. Then it's like, holy cow. So they did a better job. The interface is the same between these two. So if you have other Thrunites, this one's not going to throw you off with a different interface. It's going to work just like you want it to. So that's it. This is your friendly neighborhood Zippo. If you guys want to see more Thrunites, there are a number of channels out there, including Thrunite's own channel that does some comparisons between their lights and other lights. I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to show you the light. So there we go. Friendly neighborhood Zippo. I promise you guys, I will see you when I see you. Later. I'm out of here. And look in the description for a link, and that link will also show you the price.